President Bongbong Marcos says that the National Price Coordinating Council's recommendation to the Department of Agriculture to declare a food security emergency for rice will likely be received next week. In an ambush interview in Leyte on Friday, January 17, Marcos was asked to comment on the proposed food crisis declaration of the Department of Agriculture. Marcos says the agency is still waiting for the recommendation of the National Price Coordinating Council, which will likely be received next week. In a palace briefing on Thursday, January 16, Agriculture Secretary Francisco T. Laurel Jr. said they are now awaiting the full recommendation from the National Price Coordinating Council, which urges the declaration of a food security emergency for rice before granting it a go signal. While Laurel noted that it is the Department of Agriculture that will approve or deny the recommendation, he will present it to Marcos once he receives it. According to Marcos, the reason for the recommendation of food crisis declaration is that the government has done everything to lower the price of rice, but the market is not being allowed to function properly.
The reason that we are doing this is ginawa na natin lahat upang ibaba ang presyo ng bigas. Ngunit the market is not being allowed to work properly. Hindi nasusundan ang demand and supply curve dahil hanggang ngayon, kahit ibaba mo lahat ng inputs, ang pagbenta pa rin, mataas pa rin.
The National Food Authority warehouses currently store 300,000 metric tons of rice buffer stocks. The Department of Agriculture's food security emergency would authorize the release of these stocks to Kadiwa stores and local government units, making room for the expected new harvest in February.